Organized crime has been a part of human history for centuries, with some of the most notorious gangsters amassing incredible fortune through illegal means. From bootlegging during Prohibition to drug trafficking in modern times, these gangsters used violence, intimidation, and corruption to build vast criminal empires. Today, we will take a look at the 10 richest gangsters in history and explore how they made their fortune and just how much money they had. From the legendary Al Capone to the infamous drug lord Pablo Escobar, these gangsters lived lives of unimaginable wealth and power, but their reigns came to a crashing end as law enforcement closed in and justice was served. Join us as we delve into the fascinating and often shocking world of organized crime and the men who became infamous for their incredible wealth and ruthless methods.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up.
Griselda Blanco, also known as the godmother of cocaine, was a Colombian drug lord who was involved in the production and distribution of cocaine. She had a net worth of $500 million at the height of her power. Blanco was known for her violent and ruthless tactics, which included ordering the deaths of anyone who crossed her. She was also responsible for introducing the motorcycle assassin technique, in which hitmen on motorcycles would shoot their targets and then speed away. Blanco was killed in 2012 by a motorcycle assassin. Meyer Lansky was a Jewish-American mobster who was involved in illegal gambling, drug trafficking, and money laundering, among other illegal activities. He had a net worth of $600 million at the time of his death in 1983. Lansky was known for his connections to organized crime fixtures around the world and his ability to launder money through offshore accounts. He was also a key figure in the development of Las Vegas as a gambling destination. Lansky died of lung cancer in Miami. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman is a Mexican drug lord who was the leader of the Sinaloa cartel. He was involved in the production and distribution of cocaine, heroin, and other drugs. At the height of his power, he had a net worth of $1.1 billion. El Chapo was known for his brutal tactics and his ability to evade law enforcement. He escaped from prison multiple times and was finally extradited to the United States in 2017 to face drug trafficking charges. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Al Capone, also known as Scarface, was one of the most infamous gangsters of the 20th century, and his name is still synonymous with organized crime today. Capone was a notorious bootlegger during Prohibition, and his criminal empire extended from Chicago to other major cities in the United States. At the height of his power, Capone's net worth was estimated to be around $1.3 billion, which would be worth approximately $20 billion in today's dollars. Capone's wealth allowed him to live a life of luxury with lavish homes, fancy cars, and a personal army of bodyguards. However, Capone's reign came to an end in 1931 when he was convicted of tax evasion and sent to prison, effectively ending his criminal career. Nonetheless, Capone's name remains one of the most notorious in gangster history, a testament to the incredible wealth and power he amassed during his criminal heyday. Carlos Leder was a Colombian drug lord who co-founded the Medellin cartel with Pablo Escobar. He was involved in the production and distribution of cocaine, which he smuggled into the United States. He had a net worth of $2.7 billion at the height of his power. Leder was known for his flamboyant personality and his love of luxury. He even built his own private island in the Bahamas, which he used as a base of operations for his drug smuggling activities. However, his empire came crashing down when he was arrested in 1987 and sentenced to life in prison. Kunsa was a Burmese drug lord who was involved in the production and distribution of opium and heroin. He had a net worth of $5 billion at the height of his power. Kunsa was known for his connections to the Burmese military and his ability to control large swaths of territory. He was also known for his involvement in the Golden Triangle drug trade, which included the production and distribution of heroin in Southeast Asia. He died in 2007 at the age of 74. Semyon Mogilevich is a Russian mobster who is believed to be involved in everything from arms trafficking to prostitution. He is one of the most powerful figures in the Russian mafia and has a net worth of $5 billion. Mogilevich has been linked to numerous criminal activities around the world, including money laundering and fraud. He has also been accused of having ties to Russian intelligence agencies. Despite being on the 10 most wanted fugitives list, Mogilevich has managed to avoid arrest for many years. The third richest gangster in history is Dawood Ibrahim. Dawood Ibrahim is an Indian gangster who is believed to be the mastermind behind the 1993 Mumbai bombings. He is also known for his involvement in drug trafficking, extortion, and contract killing. His net worth is estimated to be around $6.7 billion. Ibrahim has been on the run from authorities for many years and is believed to be living in Pakistan. He is one of the most wanted criminals in India and has been designated as a global terrorist by the United States. Fuentes is the second richest gangster we have on our list. Amado Carrillo Fuentes was a Mexican drug lord who was the leader of the Juarez cartel. He became known as the Lord of the Skies because of his use of planes to smuggle drugs into the United States. Carrillo Fuentes was worth an estimated $25 billion at the time of his death in 1997. Like many gangsters, Carrillo Fuentes used his wealth to influence politics and law enforcement. He was known for his extravagant lifestyle, which included a fleet of private planes and yachts. His reign came to an end when he died during plastic surgery in Mexico City. The richest criminal in history is the notorious and mysterious Pablo Escobar. Pablo Escobar is perhaps the most well-known gangster of all time. Born in Colombia in 1949, he rose to power in the 1970s as the leader of the Medellin cartel. His empire was built on the production and distribution of cocaine, which he smuggled into the United States and other countries. At the height of his power, Escobar was worth an estimated $30 billion, making him one of the richest people in the world. Despite his wealth, Escobar was a violent and ruthless criminal. He was responsible for the deaths of thousands of people, including police officers, journalists, and political figures. He also used his money to bribe politicians and law enforcement officials, making it difficult for authorities to bring him to justice. Escobar's reign of terror came to an end in 1993 when he was killed by police. In conclusion, the stories of these 10 richest gangsters in history are a reminder of the power of organized crime and the devastating impact it can have on society. These gangsters amass their wealth through illegal means, including drug trafficking, money laundering, and extortion. Their activities caused violence, addiction, and corruption, and their empires ultimately came crashing down. It is important to continue the fight against organized crime and to work towards a safer and more just society. If you want to know more about these gangsters, you can check out my channel or take a look in the video description. And with that, I will wrap up the video and ask for your support by way of a like and a subscribe if you found it entertaining. Bye.